Hey guys, what's up? This is Bry. Inside voice, quiet voice. Family's still asleep. A little later this morning, 5:16. I think yesterday was 4:30 something. Perfect. Slept a little bit more. Hit my target, 9 to 10 hours in bed. My number one target that keeps me most energized, by the way. Oura ring is sinking. What's that gonna be? I don't know, but before we go to My Heroic app, check it out. I actually haven't checked it out yet, but I'm pretty sure the team launched, and I know they will have launched this by the time you get this video. Heroic.us/GYE, Greatest Year Ever 101. It's a two-part class in which I share my absolute best stuff to help you do three things. What is Heroic? Thank you, John Mackey. Heroic is the best self-development platform in the world. Founder, former CEO of Whole Foods, started a new business called Love Life. Appreciate you, John. What will Greatest Year Ever 101 do for you? Well, three things. Help you activate your heroic potential, fundamentally and permanently change your life in quiet voice. I'm getting excited. And number three, most obviously, make 2023 the greatest year of your life, period. How are we going to do that? We're going to help you move from theory to practice to mastery today. It doesn't need to be so complicated. We will talk about all of that in the class. Just email address, access it. Let's go. All right. Oops, not ready for you yet, Aura. I saw you. We'll see you in a second. All right, Heroic app. Let's make some commitments. I got some feedback yesterday, which I appreciated. People liked seeing the quick, abridged version of me committing in the morning. And again, I'm committing every morning because the research shows that those who are doing that in our app are seeing a 40% boost in energy on average. Pilot study, but 1,000 people went through the study, did it with a leading institution or leading scholar. Thank you, sir. Anyway, if you commit in the morning to being your best self, then you hit just a few targets on our app, you are likely to be 40% more energized, 20% more connected, 20% more productive, 15% more connected. All right, these are my identities. I'm going to go quick again. I've got all these virtues, but I am disciplined, I am calm, I am confident. You know what? I'll do all these. I am strong, I am grounded, I am energized. I'm saying these to myself. Boom, that's like me. I'm going to show up like that. Identity means repeated beingness. I repeatedly commit to and then act like the best version of myself. I'm in bed for 9 to 10 hours. I'm going to meditate this morning for an hour, and I'm going to do my sequence of stuff. I suggested yesterday that you identify the three things you do when you're on. This is Greatest Year Ever 101, by the way. What do you do when you are on? Know those things, do those things, repeat. That literally is the essence of a good life. So who are you at your best? What virtues do you embody? And what specifically do you do? Now, I do a lot of other things. There's 30-something targets here. I'm going to skip again this morning. I did them in the first couple of sessions. I'm going to come back and do them on my own, but I'll save them for you. All right, my identity work-wise, I'm a heroic philosopher CEO. I am fiercely ambitious. I'm unapologetically intense, even in my quiet voice. Can you feel it? I'm kind of intense. I hit 101 targets a day. You only need to hit 3. All right, focus on win. I'm iconoclastic. I'm relentless. I'm anti-fragile. And then we got the rest of them. Boom, let's go. What am I going to do? I'm going to recommit to my sacred vow. I'm going to do the most important thing today. And I'm going to shut down complete. Very important. Now notice this. Shut down complete 5:30. I did that, and then I came back on for a few more little hits because we launched yesterday. It was a big day. Went from 4:30 or so to 5:30 or so, and I worked most of that. If you count the hour meditation, 30 minutes movement, etc. But I shut down, and that's important. Let's Go SHO. That's what I'm calling these now. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do all my other things, right? I'm going to do more than that, but for the sake of it, I'm going to do that now. I'm a joyful soulmate in my love. I'm present. I'm joyful. I'm encouraging. I'm grateful. I'm connected. I'm patient. Except that I'm not, but I'm committed. I'm kind. I'm generous. I'm loving. I'm fun. I'm playful. I'm calm. I'm confident yet again. And I'm zesty. Yes, thank you. I am. All right, I'm going to recommit to being with my wife. I'm going to eat a challenge like an energy bar. That's an act of love, to not complain about things that are tough in your life, but to get excited about them. As Phil Stutz says in the documentary Stutz, check it out if you haven't, +1 coming soon. You're never going to be exonerated from 3 things: pain, uncertainty, and hard work. So you might as well learn how to enjoy the hard times. That's what it means to be heroic. That's why rule number one of a good hero's journey is it's supposed to be hard. We talk about this in Greatest Year Ever 101 as well. And then I'm going to spend time with the kids at 5:30. I'm going to play with the kids. I'm going to read with the kids. And I'm going to send my wife a love note. I'm going to kiss my wife, hug my kids, and all the other things I'm going to do today. I'll come back to those. Boom. I'm in. By the way, I could one tap. I'll show you that tomorrow. You can do all that in one tap, 1 second. Don't have 1 second to recommit? Come on. Let's go. Act like you mean it. Pick a virtue. You know what? I want to inspire people today. Let's go with hope. Bam. Hope, again, there's a science to hope. You can learn more about that in the tools section of the app. Check it out. Hope, the science of. Our head coach, Michael, dominated these. Go, Michael. You are awesome. We've got quotes. Your life force gets stronger as you conquer each obstacle. How funny is that? Look at that. Phil Stutz and Barry Michaels, and the overall trajectory of your life is one of ascension. Now that's from a book called Coming Alive. Pretty soon our quotes are going to be tricked out. So they've got the actual note from which the quotes come. That's an awkward way to state it, but it's grammatically correct. And you'll be able to see other quotes by the author and tagged and stuff like that. For now, I'm going to show you how to find that. So I just mentioned Phil Stutz. All right, so let's just go up here. Stutz. Love you, spiritual father. All right, we have 62 plus ones that reference Phil Stutz, right? Dorfman and Stutz, your infinite potential, speed is a force. Let's go. Tons of them. That's awesome. We've got a tool, the evolution game. That's cool. We got Philosopher's Notes, the tools, and Coming Alive. And what do we got? 53 notes in which I mention Phil. That's cool. All right. We've got a really important plus one this morning you can check out. It's about the science of fasting, basically, overnight, not like long-term fasting, but just having a fasting window. Amazing study here. Gosh, I'm tempted to go into it. Check out the plus one, but you can bring rats into a lab, feed them unhealthy food. One group gets that food. They get the exact same food. One group gets it in a kind of constrained eating window, and the other group can eat all day, every day. The group that eats all day, every day gets sick, same food, more than the group that ate it in a specific time window. This is from the Comfort Crisis, and the idea here is we're eating all day, every day. We did not evolve to eat all day, every day. And your exposure to cancer risk and stuff like that goes up if you don't have a fasting window of at least 12 to 16 hours a day, which is why, by the way, one of my targets and one of the recommended targets we have in my energy protocol, and I will show it to you right now, well, it's to have my last meal at 3 p.m., right? So last meal at 3. That's why, is I want to create a fasting window. Now, I had my last meal at 3 yesterday. I'm not going to have my first meal until 9. I eat in an eating window that's about 6 hours long on a daily basis. Again, that's like me. You do your thing. But if you can't do that, that is almost certainly a sign that your insulin's dysregulated. We can help with that as well. Go to Theory. You can actually search. That would be the easiest. So how about we just search insulin? We got something on that? I'm curious. Yeah, we got a ton of stuff on how to regulate your insulin, plus ones. We got Optimal Weight 101. That's what I was looking for. So check out the 101 class. 10 big ideas basically to help you optimize your insulin via your nutrition. And then we've got some good quotes down here. This is another good one. Tom Rath. If you want to make a difference, not just today, but for many years to come, you need to put your health and energy ahead of all else. Amen. And this is a guy who was diagnosed with a crazy cancer that basically makes it hard for him to fight cancer. Oops, let me go to Tom. We actually have a Conquering Cancer series as well that you can check out in the theory section. All right, this is getting long. But Tom Rath is amazing. Eat, Move, Sleep. Are You Fully Charged? Life's Great Question. These are all phenomenal books that, of course, we have Philosopher's Notes on. Check them out. All right, Aura, how are we doing? Slightly nervous today, folks. I worked hard yesterday, the day before that, and the day before that. Slept pretty well, but let's see where we're at. All right, cool. I'm very happy with that. 87, 95. I will take that. Airplane mode. Wife does not want me to have anything on my body that's beaming anything. Perfect. All right, cool. I will definitely take that after a hard week. Okay, cool. Readiness, how we doing? All right, so heart rate variability is still a little low. I like that in the 40s, but again, working hard. Used to be, I'm going to have to keep on making excuses. Used to be up in the 60 area when I was reading and writing and thinking. Now that I'm working pretty hard, a little different. That's fine. All right, but we're good. Resting heart's in 49. I'm doing a quick scan right now, trying to see, well, how do I get back into the 90s? You know what? They're dinging me for previous day activity. Or you could do better than that. Didn't work out that hard. Come on. All right, cool. You'll notice that I take my ring off once every 4 or 5 days. I think Aura's ready for a day off. Maybe I'll take the ring off today. That's my way to reboot it. I basically have to be comatose if I want to get that thing reset sometimes. All right. Okay, recovery index was good, which is one of the biggest drivers that I mentioned before. Sleep balance is good. All right, not sure why that's not optimal. I was sleeping a little bit less than normal, maybe, whatever. All right, what do we got? Deep sleep, 36, 46% total. Deep in REM, scanning, perfect. I was definitely up there. I might have been up a little bit more. All right, there you go, Oura. That's all I got. I'm kind of enjoying doing this. Put some pressure on me. I better be practicing my philosophy, right? How we doing? This is a big part of the, oops, wrong thing. Got it. Together. When we launch the social platform, Heroic Social, coming soon to a hero near you. I'm going to share all this on our own social platform. As you know, if you've been following along, we worked with MetaLab to help us design the theory and the practice. And it's really all about creating a social training platform where you and I can connect on our own platform outside of the toxicity of all the other platforms out there. Don't get me started on Twitter. Did you see the latest 60 Minutes episode on Facebook? All the self-harm and suicide rates among young people these days, which we can attribute, at least in part, to their social media consumption, etc. We are really excited, really committed to do something about that. Create an environment we can come together and make a difference together by supporting each other in becoming our best selves. All right, went long. You know what? I didn't do one more thing. I can't stop. After I commit, I come in and I hit. So yeah, I hit my 9 to 10 hours. That's like me. I didn't commit to all my other things. Otherwise, I would hit. I was in other things. I'll skip that for now. I'll come back to that another day. It is day 1, my dear hero, and it is 2 days away, 3 days away from New Year's Day. Check it out. Greatest year ever. Heroic.us/GYE. Let's make 2023 the absolute greatest year of our lives together.